Hello guys, today in this video we're doing fishing finally. So we set up 2 rods. We haven't set up one because I'm going to show you how to do a knot, but that will be at the end of this video. We might go to a different spot, we don't know, because we might go to the skate park. So let me just show you the spot. So this is the river. So nice. It goes all the way up there. We never caught anything from here, but earlier we saw a fish jump down there. So yeah, this is Ben using that lure. We have a spinner and that one. This is my friend Cody's tackle box. He left because he had to go to the cinema. This is my tackle box. So yeah, and then that's the unset up rod. So actually, we might start with that in a minute. So this is Ben. So yeah. Alright guys, so first we're going to start with tying on this. So what you're going to do is obviously you're going to find this, like the eye. You're going to put your line right through. Make sure you get it. I'm going to teach you how to do the fisherman's knot, well, the improved fisherman's knot. You're going to wrap it around the line at least 6 to 7 times. And then it should suck something like that. Make sure you pause this so that you get time. And then what you're going to do is you're going to push it through this hole down at the bottom. You're going to put it through that, as I'll do right now. And as you can see, I put that through. Don't just tie from here. Now do you see the way that there's a big hole right here? You're going to put that into that hole. Then you're going to grab the tag end and you're going to hold and you're going to pull the 2 ends together. And then that's how you got your first ever fisherman's knot done. And obviously cut off your tag ends because, yes. And make sure you don't just throw them out. Put them into a bag or something. Do not litter near these rivers. We want to keep these fish healthy. So, yeah. So this is our rooster tail spinner on. We got a size 2000 reel paired up with a ultralight. Well, this is like a Dam Vibe rod, so I'm just gonna say it. This is an ultralight. It is a 4-foot rod, so this is a very good rod. So yeah, and we got it paired up with the spinner. So yeah. Alright guys, so we've got the spinner, as you can see. So let's get some casts in. Do you need me to record you? Yeah. Alright guys, I do not know what happened there, but that was kind of weird. It kind of hit off the tree. So Ben's recording now. It hit off like that kind of branch right there. So yeah. If you can show them the action of this spinning. This is the action. Wait 1 sec. Let me just zoom kind of in. So 1 sec, let me just fix this. So if you don't know what a spinner does, basically it's this blade that goes in the water, and once it's in the water pushes against it and starts to spin around. And obviously not every spinner has these like feathers at the bottom, but these ones just give it more of like a cooler look. So this is what it looks like in the water. that blade is definitely spinning.
Look, I'll zoom more in. Look, gonna do it more slowly. Look,
Maybe that's now.
put it kind of there. Gosh, do you see where I'm aiming? Like,
But I can't.
okay, look at there.
Yeah, the leaf on there. So if you do ever get something on, if you ever get something like a leaf or something on, all you have to do is just kind of give it a few laps off the water. Sometimes it just comes off the hook. Anyways,
Or once
let
you're
me show
really
you how to
learning,
cast.
can-
So how you cast is once you lift this up, this falls. Your bait falls. So you don't want it to fall at the start. You want to get your finger, you're going to pull it up against the rod. You're going to lift up the bail because now the line is loose and it can go however far it needs. Once you're casting, in the middle of your cast, you're just going to let go of your finger and then that will drop. So once it drops, you gotta, or before it drops, you gotta let go and then it will swing. It's kind of like this. So sometimes spinners you have to work them fast because sometimes they become heavy, sometimes they can be light, so you have to kind of work them slowly because sometimes they can come up to the top of the water, but sometimes you don't want. And this happens to a lot of beginners, and it happened to me once I started fishing. Before you cast, never get your thing up here because you can't cast. Like, it's way too hard to cast. So if that ever does happen, what some people do is they loosen their drag, which is doing this. You loosen this tension knob and pull. And then some people, if it's up and they just leave the bail down. So I prefer the drag sometimes because sometimes you can damage your line if you're doing the bail away. So yeah. I don't know if we'll catch a fish because we haven't ever caught a fish here, but we've seen them. But we don't know what they eat, so because we haven't seen them yet. What we're we think that they eat flies, so I think this would be a good fly fishing spot. So little streams like these are good for brown trout because they're not stocked. But if you have a stocked river near where lake by where you live, well, fish it.
Yeah, like, we really recommend you going there.
We'll just get a few casts in, hope we catch a fish. So, and if we don't, we might go to a different spot by the skate park. If you can see in some of our videos, there's a pond behind us.
There's loads of
And
mullet.
Yeah. And we'll try to catch them on a spinner. Usually they can't, but they kind of bite out of attack. So, we're going to fish here for a little while. I just saw a fish jump down there, well, heard it. But, yeah. So, we'll do a little montage. So, yeah, guys. Alright guys, it's about 10-15 minutes. A fish just jumped there, I think. But they're just not biting. A few have jumped. I lost my lure, but I think I got that fish jump on camera. I'll try to get on slow-mo. But, yeah.
So, once Cody was here, so he's gone to the cinema, he actually got loads of bites, but
Yeah.
then they all just came off. Like, I definitely saw like fishes like swimming, and I saw a few jump. So this place, if you're living in Cork or Carrigaline, I recommend to go as well. And the skate park, the ponds kind of around there, there's loads of mullet there when in like kind of summertime.
Fish just jumped there as well. see if you can see. So I feel like we might stop back here tomorrow. So yeah.
Can I do a piece?
Peace, guys. See you at the skate park. Alright, guys, we just got to the shop. We're at Lidl right now. So we'll show you what we got outside of the shop. Alright, guys, so we got some waters, like fizzy waters flavoured. We got some donuts, fresh donuts, white chocolate, and then got a water. This is like a river. We stopped to just sit down. I wanted to see under that bridge to see if there's any like fish there.
So much white chocolate bars are in there.
And all the way down there, if you can't see, there's a flipping shopping basket in there. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, guys, look how much chocolate bars are in here.
that's so.
5.
So yeah, this is our. We're just gonna eat here and then we're gonna hit the skate park. So, and we might have a few casts to try catch a mullet. So, yeah. Alright, guys. So yesterday, because it's the next day, but yesterday we were gonna go fishing in the playground, but there's like no fish there. So usually you could see them, and the tide was down, so like they weren't there. But I was using this curly tail mug, like a black and gold shiny one, and unfortunately we didn't go fishing, so yeah, that's why we didn't do it. So if you watched this far, just like to say thank you so much. And unfortunately I won't be able to go to the skate park and do my day progression because I have hurt my toe, unfortunately. My mom's gonna strap it in a minute. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.